farmers? April 10th. Yep, we're still harvesting, but we're not going to want to harvest too long today. Just checking the price from yesterday, and the price has dropped a lot. $7.64 now per ton. Unfortunately, I got 3 workers going, so I mean I could fire them and then rehire them, but for what I paid, I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to let those 3 workers continue harvesting those fields. When they get done, we will be done hiring them for the day, that's for sure. So, yeah, I think we may do some harvesting and put some back into the silo and save it for a good day. At least that's what I would like to do. I am going to come down here and check the beehives every day, and also I'm going to check to make sure our flowers are doing well. It is going to take a while for our flowers to grow. I'll be glad when they start blooming and maybe get a chance of getting some more honey. I mean, the only thing we want the honey for is, these, see, they're semi-wet. Yeah, they're still fine, I think. I don't think my wife will come out here and water these, so we'll leave them there anyways. They're semi-wet. When they start to get a little dry, then I'll be concerned. I don't know how far you can actually go in the flowers before they quote-unquote wither. But for today, I think they're fine. Rex is down by the fire because he likes it there, so we'll leave him be. So yeah, we may do some harvesting today. How are these? These are all wet and no honey. There is an event coming up in 7 days, but it's a drone racing event, so my experience from last time, that's going to be rough. I mean, when it comes along, I'll give it a try anyways, just to see how it goes. No honey at all, huh? These are all semi-wet, so I don't think the wife is getting out this far to water these flowers. She might be, I don't know. And then I guess the last one, we're going to come over here. Any honey today? No honey at all today. These are all wet, so I'm thinking the wife is reaching these, but she's not reaching those over there, and she's reaching some of those down by the slurry runoff. At least that's what I'm thinking. Anyways, how we doing in here? Yeah, we're doing fine. No, out the door. Out the door. Thank you. Let's go ahead and close that. So yes, 3 workers going harvesting. I don't want them to work anymore or harvest anymore. So yeah, the price is bad. I have put out some posters. I put out these posters right here for our missing tractor. So I got them out and about. Hopefully my wife will be the one that answers the phone. Well, hopefully she answers the phone if a call were to come in. No word on it at all whatsoever, so I have no idea what is going on with that tractor, where it went, what the situation is. The police around here are kind of like, okay. You don't see the police around here. I mean, you see all the car. They probably got their hands full from all the car accidents that happen around here. But I think what we're going to do to start the day is, yeah, we're going to harvest. Let's come up here and we're going to harvest these fields. I think one is 2 1/4 and the other one is just over 2 hectares. And I don't know why I'm really walking up here, but I am. So I may could have teleported, but you know, it gives me a chance to do a little bit of exercise this morning. I do want to make sure that the scarecrows are in the field. I see that one over there already, and I see that one over there as well. The one thing I forgot to check was down here to see if the scarecrows were in this field, but I don't have no bus stop in the area, no fast way of getting there. And by the time I get there and actually try to find out if there's a scarecrow there, I think my opportunity will be I've come and gone to get my extra 10% on the field. Let's hop into our combine, attached to our header. Kind of look both ways for traffic. Drive through a ditch, which is not one thing you want to do with your combine. This should be empty. It is. Good, good. That's what we want. Make sure we miss the traffic. Traffic is also stopping for us, which is nice of them. So early in the morning, how am I doing on, almost at health, on food? We're doing fine. We're doing okay, but I'm sure once I get going a little ways here, things will pop up. So I think today what we'll do is we're just going to harvest this one field here, I think, to start with. I think it all depends on how much we get because our silo can only hold 60,000. And does the one in the barn or the garage hold like 40,000, something like that? Seems about right. I don't know where the nearest silo is that's here. Oh, before we forget, what is the price going for corn? Not the greatest. And barley, 451. Ooh, 722. Ooh, that's not bad. I have seen that update 100, but that was before there was a patch to the game a week ago, to where they had to readjust the prices on the mill. I think it was the mill, they said. Yeah, some of the prices were, how do they put it? Maybe out of range. So I think I saw the price up to 800. I was like, $800 for barley and wheat? That's pretty darn good. So, 722 is not bad. Do I want to chance it and try to get more money out of it later on? Or should I just sell it now? I don't know. That's the game you kind of play. So I think we'll just I don't know, see how the day goes. See how the day goes. I don't know. Like I said, the price is not that bad. I think yeah, we'll just wait later on and see how we're going on money. If I get to like close up to like $3,750,000 and I want to get there, we'll probably sell it. I forgot how much barley I even have down there, and that barley came from the 7.55 hectare size field. So I think I got like 120,000 liters down there. Does that seem right? I don't remember. That was last fall, right? Like last August or so. This field here, did I say this was 2 hectares? This over? No, this is 2.25. Okay. Either way, 2.25. And let's see, one time around, I'm going to have a full combine just about. I think so. We're already 70% full. So, yeah, we're going to get to harvesting this field and then grab the big modern tractor, which is already up here with the trailer. And we'll grab a plow and we'll start plowing that field right over there next to Oliver's. That's kind of my plan. Maybe I'll hire a worker to plow the small field over here. And we'll have a race, maybe. My field's going to be a lot bigger than the workers. But I might be able to get done before the worker. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. I'm sure the worker might get done before me, because that field's maybe like half the size. But we'll find out later on in the afternoon. So yeah, no beehives today. No honey today. But then again, I did get a couple jars the day before, so that's not too bad. My harvester is full-ish. I could fit another 500 kilograms in here, but that's close enough. So let's trot over here. Make sure I connect my trailer. There we go. Drive across a little bit of a trench that we have. I don't know why they designed the traffic to stop. I guess it was an issue to some people, but it'd be good if the traffic didn't like run into one another. Alright, so here is already one load. And we got how much of the field done? 20%. So I'm going to get 4 more combines out of here. So I should be able to fit this entire field into that one silo. Correct? Just barely, I think. It's going to be close. It is going to be very close. Make sure I turn the header back on while I'm sitting here, because if I may just take off and realize after getting going that I'm actually harvesting, I'm destroying crops. So yeah, the price has dropped on the canola quite a bit. So I know they said the prices are going to change weekly, but my prices seem to be changing like every other day. And the price that we had yesterday, which is what, was it $820 or $840? I already forgot. Yeah, that price was only there for one day, and we did deliver quite a bit of good amount of canola. So I guess that's what made the market fluctuate a little bit. I shouldn't say a little bit. It fluctuated a lot. And I'm getting fluctuated by it. That's one heck of a drop. It's like it dropped $100 per. So it does hurt the pocketbook a little bit, but really I'm not going to complain. I would like to, but it does no good to complain because there's no one here to hear me. Except you people out there listening to the video right now. But feel my pain. Yeah, the price dropped by 100. I wish, I wish I would have known that before I went to bed. I probably would have stayed up later and let all the workers, finish their harvest. And then wake up with no workers. That's what I think you probably should do. So there's a little tip for you if you didn't already know that. I would recommend that you get all the workers done harvesting a field before you go to bed. And then when you wake up, the price is probably going to be different, like it was for me. So I mean, we're getting $100 less per ton. So let me go ahead and keep on harvesting here. That should bring us like right about noon. I'll make probably a one trip down to the silo, and I should have like 2/3 of a trailer. Right? Does that seem right? 2/3 of a trailer when I get done. Then we'll grab the plow and we'll go ahead and go over there and plow that field. I didn't check to see if there's any jobs today. I can check later on after we get done with the field, but let me go ahead and finish harvesting this field, and I'll see you in a little while. Finishing up here in this field, we are just about done. I was trying to get the rest of the canola into the harvester, but I was full, and I just didn't want to waste it because, well, it's canola. I want to get it all. We're down to one worker. That's the one on the east side. So they're going to town doing what they're doing. So not much more money will be coming in, but it's still coming at a decent rate. I just wish the price of canola was better. Yeah, and I kind of wish I just stayed up last night and let the 3 workers I had going finish. But I slept through the night, woke up, and yeah, there you have it. But it is what it is. I could have fired the workers and probably made up the difference in the money. I don't know if I could. But to me, it's not worth it at this point. But anyways, we are done here in this field. And I am going to get that little piece there because I'm here. So is the combine. I think I'll leave the combine. I'll park it over there somewhere, I think. I don't know where. I am kind of nervous about just parking my equipment anywhere now because of the missing Jack Bear. I just don't know what's going on here, so I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Somebody must know something. There's too many people up in Redberry to not know something. But then again, maybe they don't know anything. They all go to bed around, is it 8 o'clock they go to bed? Or I shouldn't say go to bed. They go in their houses. That's as much as we know. We can park that there. That's all good. 100% harvested. Well, there's a little stock there I missed. I did get it all, though. Yeah, so I did get one trip on down to our silo. Now, there was one thing I may have to do a test on. I keep saying test, and I haven't done a test in about a month or so. Just with the holiday season, tests do take longer to record than doing an episode. And, yeah, I'm hoping to get back to doing some testing. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is I kind of lost track when I was filling up the trailer with the combine. And I caught it just in time, sort of, to where I overfilled my trailer. So this trailer holds 32,000 kilograms. I overfilled it a little bit and I, quote-unquote, lost grain on the ground. At least you might think. So I came down and, of course, put the grain I had, 32,000 kilograms, into the silo. The silo has over 32,000 kilograms in it. Yeah, it's almost like maybe the spilt canola is going into the trailer. I don't know. I may have to test that somehow. Yeah, I'll have to overfill my trailer and then bring it to a silo and see how much I actually bring in here. So, I mean, I didn't overfill my trailer by much. I caught it, like I said, almost in time. But if we come on down here, you can see I put in an extra 100 and... actually, not 100. 1.66 kilograms. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Can you actually overfill your trailer and it actually goes in there but it doesn't register? I don't know. I have no idea, but I may try it out at some point. But anyways, I should be able to fit all the contents into the silo. Can I get to the silo? There we go. I just want to make sure I'm not overfilling my silo because we found out last year, or not last year, but a few episodes ago when we did the cornfield up in Newfields, I was at a silo, and once your silo is full, if you're dumping, you're just dumping the crop on the ground. I'm not going to overfill this silo at all. But just be aware that, yeah, it may hold 60,000. It's not like Farming Simulator to where once it's capped off, the trailer stops unloading. In Farmers Dynasty, it will just keep on unloading. But we do know by taking grain out of a silo, the silo will stop unloading into your trailer. For now, I'm just going to park the trailer here because I can. Let's go grab our plow. The magic plow. I forgot what color it is. Is it going to be that white color? If it is, I think we're going to change it. So you can see the plow is red, and this is why we call it the magic plow. Because when I hitch up to it, it'll change the color that I painted it. I don't know when. And apparently I went with like a white color. That needs to be changed. And of course I always like to pick up weird colors. Although right now I'm kind of going green, but I don't want green on everything. So let's go ahead and we'll pick a nice little color out of what? I don't know. We'll just fiddle with the colors until we see fit, right? Yes, we are on the plow. I don't know. How does blue look? Might be too blue, but you know what? I'm going to go with it. Where is my wife? My wife is actually cooking, so I was actually going to go talk to my wife. She's cooking, so we'll leave her be. Is she actually making anything? Sometimes she's in the kitchen. I'll go down to the pantry and look at the pantry. I'm like, you didn't make anything, did you? No. So one thing I have noticed about the beehives over here, just got to be careful where I planted the flowers. I don't drive too close to where I crush my flowers. Do not want to do that. But we're only going right here, right across from Oliver's. And the one thing I kind of forgot about until I see it is we did plant flowers at Oliver's house last year at some point. And I was wondering if they would take care of the flowers themselves. No, they do not. The flowers did wither. And I don't think I got any social points from them either. But I don't know if I should come up here and take care of them for her or not, or just leave the withered flowers there. Actually, she's kind of like weeding the flowers. I don't know what she's doing. She's either doing some kind of exercise by the way she's bending over as fast as she is. Abigail. I don't know. I can't always remember her name. You think I would by now? And I don't remember hitting on her that much, but she seems kind of friendly. Now, usually, I was going to try to do this one time at least, but most of the time I plow the headlands, and that's probably the last thing you should do when you plow is the headlands. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways, because it's what I'm used to. Normally, you would just like plow around the center of the field and work your way out, and then do the headlands afterwards, but I'm so used to doing it this way now, it's kind of hard to get out of your habits. The reason why you want to kind of like to work away from the center on out is because working from the outer to the in, when you drive out, now you're driving over the part of the field that you just plowed to loosen up. And turning with the plow down, that's probably not the best idea either. Oh yeah, I was going to hire a worker to race against. I kind of got a head start, make sure I got the right field, plow that field. And I might even get a worker to plow the field that we just harvested as well. Or I'll get them to plow Yeah, I know what field I want them to plow. That's right, the big field, the 7.55 hectare size field. They can plow that one. Send them on down there. I try to keep the fields closest to the farm available for us to work in. That way we don't have to drive too far to work in fields. But this is why if you plow the outside first, it can be a little bit of a, I don't want to say hassle or pain with a smaller tractor, because now I got to drive over the furrows and all that good stuff. Can I see the worker over there? Not yet. I hope I don't have nothing in his way. So one thing I do like about the big modern, the CX tractor, as it's called, yeah, it works a plow really good. But as we saw last time with the cultivator, it was just terrible. And then we used the CV tractor with that cultivator, and it was perfect, just perfect. I still am waiting, and I don't know if they have any plans in doing so. But you can see there's a PTO shaft in front of this tractor. I'm hoping at some point that we can use implements in the front and the back. Although, as I'm plowing a field, there's nothing I would put in the front anyways. The real big thing I would love is to have that cultivator and seed roll that we have hooked together so you can cultivate and seed at the same time. That would be... yeah, I was going to say something, but it's a family channel. That'd be great. Let's keep it at that. It'd be wonderful. So since I am hungry and I kind of missed my lunch hour, let's go ahead and... Yeah, Italian tomato soup is what I always have now. Eat, and I'll have the other one as well. Why not? So I'm sure if my wife gets a call about the Jack Bear, she'll send me a text to let me know something's going on. Alright, so that worker should be plowing that field. There we go. Yep, so there's not much canola left in that field there. How much to plow this field is the question. $2,565. That, you know what? That's, yeah. You know it's worth it. If you have plowed that field, either with the 4-spaded plow or the 5-spaded plow, you know that $2,500 to plow that field, go for it. That's like an all-day job. I plowed that field twice with the Jack Bear and the 4-spaded plow. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. I have plowed that field 2.5 times with the Jack Bear and the 4-spaded plow. And you're probably saying 2.5 times. So way back in the day, I think it was one of the first jobs I took on. And I don't know why it's stuck in my brain. I don't know what you get paid now to plow that job, or how much that job pays to plow that 7.5 hectare size field. But when the game first came out, I took on that job because that was the biggest paying job for field work there was. I thought it was great, but I do believe I got paid, I think it was $2,400 to plow that field, and I got 4,800 social points. And what happened was I got halfway through plowing that field, and I didn't save, and the game crashed. And that meant I had to start right from scratch. And of course, like an idiot, I did, because... oh man, yeah. I did. So that was 1.5, and then eventually I did the field one more time. And I can't remember if I bought the field and did it for my own, or was it another social point job. I don't remember. I think I may have plowed it maybe once or twice as well when it was my field, so I may have plowed it more than that. But at this stage in my farming life, I'm more than happy to have a worker go down and plow that field for me. I like having fields I have staggered, meaning I got some that are harvested, some that are not. It just gives me the opportunity to, like, some days you start the game, and if you have nothing but fields to harvest, I mean, that's the only job you can do is harvest. You may be like, I don't really feel like harvesting today. And today is the day I really feel like just plowing a field. I don't really feel like cultivating today, so if I do anything else, I'll be just plowing a field. Harvesting, I thought I wanted to harvest, and I did that one field, and it's like, Nope, don't feel like doing the other one right now, so that's why we're over here plowing. And it's very relaxing for me plowing this field right now. As we keep watching the money go up. Yeah, so I'm wondering by the time we finish all these canola fields, are we going to hit $5 million? I think we probably can, as long as I get good prices on the market. I also got like that barley. I'm still in the back of my head trying to think, do I want to go down, grab that barley, and sell it? I mean, it seems like a really good price, but I think I can get it up to $800. Well, not I can get it up to $800. It all depends on if they want to have the market up at $800, and I think they can, if I remember correctly. So I think I might chance it. I mean, it's not hurting anything having that barley to sit in that silo, because I'm not going to harvest those fields down in Wheatford. So if I was working down in those fields and just wanted to store in a silo, then yeah, I would have to empty out those silos to put canola in, because we would have tons of canola down there. But man, I'm actually surprised. We're moving pretty quickly through plowing this field. And I probably should also mention, because this video goes out on Sunday, which would be the 29th of December. Yeah, there are some, I don't want to say changes coming to the channel, but there's additions coming to the channel. So I've been thinking about it for a while, especially when we hit 1,000 subs about a month ago, that it's probably time to get a Discord channel up and going. I know some people have been asking for it actually since I started thinking about it, and there was actually a few people that were asking about it before I wanted to put one up. But maybe by the time you see this video, the Discord channel might be up. I was going to say should be up. I better slow down here. Yeah, might be up. So the one place you probably would be able to find it if it is up is on my homepage, on the upper right hand corner, where you'll see like Patreon and Facebook, which I'm probably going to remove the Facebook one for now, because I'm really not doing nothing on Facebook. But you'll be able to see the Discord link up there. I'll probably put it maybe in the link description as well if it's up and going. So yeah, I just gotta, the channel is there, I just got to give it categories and all that kind of stuff. Right now it's just basically the bare bones of the channel's there. That's it. That's as far as I gotten. So that is one thing. I'm also probably in the near future looking at getting a multiplayer server up for Farming Simulator as well. Like I said, you know, just a couple things I need to get through on that first off as well. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what map or all that kind of fun stuff. Not many mods will be run on it. I don't want to say it's going to be the bare bones, just because that's how you get more people wanting to play. I mean, if I put like all the DLCs on there, not everyone's going to have the DLC for Farming Simulator to play a multiplayer, so it might be just a base game without the class DLC and the John Deere DLC as well. And maybe just a few mods, and that's about it. So yeah, Discord channel coming soon, or already here, depending, and probably a multiplayer server for Farming Simulator. So that's what the Discord channel is going to be for as well. So if you want to get together with other subs, you guys can get into the Discord channel and maybe hop on in the near future a multiplayer server for Farming Simulator, or you can use it to even do your own multiplayer server if you want to. At least that's what I'm hoping to be able to get done in the next few days' time. How are we doing on this field here? 75% done. That's what I like to see. I'm trying to look over there. I do see a worker over there. Yep. I kind of forgot we were supposed to be racing against them, and I think I got a little bit of a head start over here. This field is, how big is this? 1.87, and that one is like 0.85. So I got 1 hectare more to plow than he does. So in theory, he should have finished before I do. Even though I got a head start, he should have been able to finish before I do, but he's still over there. As for the poor guy plowing field, I always want to say a field number. We just call it the big field, the 7.55 field. He's going to be there for a while. Now, usually, like I said, I like to cultivate the fields, especially the fields I know that I probably will harvest. For some reason, when the worker cultivates, they don't get rid of the furrows. At least I don't think they do. For the most part, they don't. So when I go to harvest, I got to go drive around a bouncy field. It's like sitting in a bouncy castle. So I try to cultivate the fields I know I'm going to be harvesting, just to smooth it out. I got plenty of fields around here in Homestead that we like to work in. The fields in the surrounding areas, I'll just mostly hire workers for the most part. But I do want to get most of these, not most of these fields, like 4 or 5 of these fields converted over and something planted in them. Just because we got the cow slurry starting to accumulate. And I want to make sure I use it. I don't want it to go to waste. If we could sell the cow slurry, then I would be just hiring a plane to but to fertilize our fields, just because it's so easy, and you know, I got the cash to do so. But since I cannot sell the cow slurry, I like to spread it on the fields, and we'll just use regular fertilizer as well. Might as well use it. It's there. And as for making some recipes for cooking, I'm not going to do any cooking until September gets around. I'm just going to put everything to the pantry, and then when September gets back around here for the festival, then we'll grab everything and cook. If I just put it in there raw, that way the wife can go ahead and use like the eggs, and I don't know what she needs for cooking certain recipes, so I want to make sure she has everything available to her so she can make things. I would assume that her recipes earn more cash than the ones I make. But then again, you know what happens when you assume. Is our worker done over on the east side, or is he just making a circle and circle and circle because he can't get to anything? So this is why, as you can see as I'm driving over the furrows in the plowed field, it's not too bad with this tractor. But that's why you kind of want to start plowing from the inside out. And maybe I should start doing that. Old habits are hard to break. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Whatever you want to say. And maybe it's time I start learning new tricks. Is that worker still over there? Nope, that worker's done. And our harvester, yeah, what field were you harvested? Harvested 99.44. So yeah, he is pretty much done there. So yeah, all set on that side. So no more harvesting today because the price is just, I don't want to say it's terrible, but if you compare it to the day before, it is. I was just trying to think though, is there another silo close to the farm that I could buy and store my canola into it? I know I got another I don't want to call it a silo, but a storage area above the garage. Is there another silo nearby? So that's the market. We own this silo up here. I forgot how many silos there were. I think there's like 3 silos. Now there's one way the heck down here. And we own this one already. Yeah, there's no silo nearby. Wait. What's this? Silo for sale. There's one hidden behind my marker. That is something we could buy because they got all these fields right here, and that wouldn't be too far to put in that silo right there. It's going to cost us probably like $250,000, but oh well. If it gets to that, it gets to that. I don't really want to buy anything too expensive at the moment because I do want to see if we can get up to $500,000. Yeah, $500,000. $5 million before I start going spending some stuff. Is it like 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, almost 4:30. I was going to say it seems like it's starting to get to the evening hours. Actually, at first I didn't like this color blue. But like everything, at first you don't like the color, then you just ride around with it for a bit. It starts to grow on you. I was going to paint it green, but I'm painting everything green at this point, so I don't want green, green, green everywhere. Still, I would love to see, like, I would like to see at least maybe 4 or 5 preset colors that you can save at the garage, so when you want to paint your equipment, you can actually have the exact same color. And the reason I'm having 5 presets because you can, you know, paint your tractors one color, implements another color, and then also have other options later on. So this field is plowed. That small field over there is plowed. I'm going to bring the big tractor over and park it into the field we just harvested. And maybe plow that next time. First thing in the morning. So is this Oliver and Abigail? Yes, it is.
That's what they tell us.
I am kind of curious.
Got an extra half hour in bed.
Oliver, it's 5 o'clock in the evening. You're still talking about getting some sleep?
That's no surprise.
I have a gift, and I've never been able to hand out gifts.
It'll all be different.
Oliver, it's been years. It's not going to be different.
It's true. Heard it on TV.
These two are so engaged
Nothing
in their conversation,
changes.
they're just ignoring me.
It's true. Heard it on TV.
Hey, Abigail. All right.
That's what they tell us.
Oliver? Either one of
I
you.
really thought this would change by now.
I thought it would change too by you two wanting to talk to me, but
It's true. Heard it on TV.
they're ghosting me right now. Just flat out ghosting me. I'm stuck on the well.
And I'm really not in the
And so
mood
here's the withered
today.
flowers. They're very dry. No kidding. Yeah, so you can't pick them up.
Always late,
But what I will do to help
never
them
on
out
time.
is
Same story every time.
we'll get rid of them. And the grass should grow here. I think it's the very next day, if you don't go ahead and take care of them, the grass will grow right where the flower bed was. Oh, did I get your attention now?
Care to talk?
Good morning, friend.
It's good evening, but close enough. No flowers, be nice weather, ain't it? Yeah.
Nice weather, ain't it?
It sure is.
So, yeah, okay, did you hear Lisa? Thanks, see you around.
Thanks.
So
See
I can't
you
give you a
around.
gift. Never been able to hand a gift. Over 600 hours in
Hello
Farmer's
there.
Dynasty. Can't hand out gifts.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Hey, you don't look the same as you used to. I'm looking for any work. You don't look so well.
You don't look so well. Are you all right?
I am perfectly fine. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome for me. I like how
That's
you
all.
say you don't
Thanks.
look well. And they said, no, I'm fine, but thanks. Maybe they're being sarcastic. Well, I hope the next day or whatever, the price of canola goes up. So who knows what day it'll be when we're back. It could be a week from now. I don't know. Just got to wait for the market to do what it does. But let's go ahead. I do want to see. We'll teleport to my truck. Or what's it called? Minivan? What the heck's this thing called? HDS pickup truck. I kind of forgot about this silo here. That holds 120. And that holds 120. Woohoo. How much are said silos? Actually, that is not bad. 212. 212. That is a pretty good price. I'm wondering if I can get it cheaper. Okay, I think what we're going to do... Where's my pad and pen? I'll write down the price. Not like I'm going to remember to look this up next time, because I'm going to write this down and this piece of paper is going to get lost. But I'll write that price down, and I'll see if that price gets any better or worse. I don't... Oh, I almost hit buy. Yeah, buy. Yeah, so we'll see if that price gets better, because I don't really need it right now. But if the price of canola stays kind of low, it would help us out. I can harvest like the fields over here and put it into that side. I mean, 240... That's... I'm not talking about the price. It holds 240,000 kilograms. I'm thinking it can take care of these 4 fields over here. What do we have? Deliver spicy pumpkin soup? That's like right here. Sure. Yeah, make sure you look both ways before you cross the street. I'm so confused about these bushes here, because I got bushes like this around the farm, and they're in 2D. Yet the bushes away from the farm, they're in 3D. I find that interesting. Who has the job over here? Why? Madison. Plus, by finishing this quest, they'll save the game for me, which I haven't done all day.
Hi there.
Good afternoon, friend.
Is there something I can help you? No, can't hand you a gift either.
Is there something I can help you with?
I am dying for some pumpkin soup.
Was it like 90
Care
bucks
to buy
for
it
this?
for me?
Okay, 63.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
I think it is only 2 cans. Yeah, 2 cans.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
So, I mean, basically I got like $31.50 per can, which is pretty darn good. Hey, Jackson, come here for a second.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
I don't need farming advice. I can trade with you. Interesting.
Care to trade?
Absolutely.
I don't remember you being able to trade. You have the honey cookbook. You got tons of sausages. I don't know what I need them for. Rex seems rather happy the way he is. Yeah, I don't need anything from you. Sorry, sir. Back at the farm, just checking to see if there's any goose and duck eggs. And no, I didn't think so being this late in the evening. So here's like that bush I was just talking about. It's 3D elsewhere, but in my farm area, they're 2D. And I wish I can't even use my chainsaw. No, I'm hitting the wrong button like I'm in Farming Simulator. I got to do this. Use chainsaw. And no, I can't even get rid of it. Aggravating. It is what it is. Let's go speak to the wife. Did you water these flowers down here? I doubt you did. No, they're still semi-wet. These are all wet, but the roses have hit a growth stage, which is good to see.
Hi, honey.
Good evening, darling.
I'm not off to work. Let's see if she needs anything.
Is there something you need, darling?
No, not at the moment.
I wish they could have added in the game, like when you ask your wife if there's something that she needs, like she can say she might need like eggs at the grocery store, which would be kind of stupid because we got our own eggs, but you know, have her ask where she needs something and you have to go to the store or find it on the map, if you will, to buy it for her. Or she could say, yes, she could use like a box of chocolates, which I do have, or she would like to have some roses or something like that. But I just love this line that I would say to my wife, but
Thanks. See you around.
yeah. That works wonderful. Yeah, so little Timmy, next year little Timmy, I hope, get you out and about, and maybe you can actually do some chores around here. I'm going to assume that she took care of the milk Eggs to collect, 20 pieces. What? My guess is those are the duck and goose eggs that are not showing up right now. Just want to make sure Ronnie's not in here. Hey, my solar panel's paying off. Yeah, because if Ronnie's in there, he gets a little testy if I start taking the eggs out of there. Yeah, I know it says 20 eggs to collect, but they're not actually here. Anywhere. Nowhere to be seen. So, yep. April 10th is now officially over for me. It is now close to 6 o'clock, or it is 6 o'clock. Let's go down and see how Rex is doing. One of these days I may come down here and Rex will be gone, which would be interesting. Hey, buddy. Are you all set down here? Hey, he looks happy. As long as he's happy, then I'm happy. Just checking to see if there's any mushrooms or strawberries around here. Strawberries for sure, knowing now that we can use strawberries to make strawberry pancakes, or is it strawberry? I forgot what it was. But anyways, that's where we're going to end up today. Apparently my wife didn't hear nothing. No one's called about the Jack Bear. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on with that. But that's where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on A Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.